Jesus? Oh, it is you, Master!
Listen. Go tell my disciples what you have to see.
But, I saw you die, but you're here. You're really here. You're talking to me. It's amazing. I don't believe it. I have to tell. Oh, it's amazing. A miracle has happened. A miracle has happened. Jesus, he's alive. Oh, it's really amazing. I saw him. He's alive. Jesus, our Savior, he's alive. Really amazing. It's really amazing. You're not gonna believe it. Jesus, he's alive. I saw him. He's alive. Our Savior, our Master, Jesus, he's alive. Oh yes, he's alive. He's really alive. Oh, Peter.
Mary, calm down. The temple guard will find us for sure.
But Peter, Jesus, he's alive.
What are you babbling about, woman? Get inside. If they find us, they'll haul us all away.
But Peter, I'm telling you, I saw him. I talked to him. Jesus is alive.
What do you mean he's alive? Mary, I saw Jesus crucified with my own eyes. Jesus is dead.
I know, Peter. I saw him crucified too. But I'm telling you, he's alive. I don't understand it. But he talks to me. Just like when we were all together and I talked to him. He told me to come tell you, he's alive.
Mary, just come inside, please. If the temple guard find us, they will haul us all away. Just please, come inside. Just come inside.
But he's alive. He's really alive. He's alive.
Most of the others are already here.
He's alive. He's alive.
With that door bolted, we should be okay. Now, Mary, just what's going on?
Peter, I promise you, I'm not crazy. I saw him. I talked to him. Jesus is alive.
Mary, just calm down, Mary. Just calm.
I'm not going to calm down. Jesus is alive.
Jesus! no, Master, I'm not worthy.
Peter, I know what you have done. But you have to understand there's nothing that can separate you from my love. Peter, I forgive you.
But not all of them believed. You see, not all the disciples were there when Jesus appeared. And words were not enough to convince Thomas.
Thomas, you missed it! Jesus is alive!
What are you talking about?
Jesus is alive! I've seen him! I've talked to him!
Have you gone mad, Peter? What do you mean?
I know it sounds crazy, Thomas, but it's true. I talked to him. I saw him. We all did. He really is alive!
Hold on. I don't know what you people think you saw. But unless I put my hands in the marks, and I put my hand in his side, I will not believe.
Jesus! Jesus!
Thomas. Thomas, come. Put your finger on my hand. Put your hand on my side. Thomas, don't be faithless.
Oh, my Lord. My God.
Do you believe because you have seen me? Thomas, blessed are those who believe and not yet have seen.
You see, I was just like Thomas. I grew up as a Jew. But over the course of my life, I became a militant atheist. Well, one day, my wife convinced me to go to church with her. She'd become a Christian now. But not just any Christian. She became one of the crazy spirit-filled type. You know what I'm talking about?
Jesus freak?
Yes. Well, one Sunday we decided to go. And about halfway through the service, I had enough. I had to get out of that place. Those people were crazy. So I told my wife I was just going to go out to the car. But on my way out, I went through the lobby and a man came up to me. And he asked if he could pray for me. Of course, I'm trying to get out of there, so I said sure, just to get it over with. So the man, he placed his hand on my head and he began to pray. And after a few words in, I was stunned. You see, the man was praying the prayer that I learned from my bar mitzvah. Okay? But even more astonishing is that only a few people actually knew that particular prayer. You see, it was in the Ashkenazim form. That's not common. Most people learn it in the Sephardic form. And he recited it perfectly. That's when I began to believe. You see, Jesus had to make a dramatic appearance in my life. And the only way he could do that was by speaking words that only I would hear. It was amazing.
Okay. So you guys say that he was born a human and that he lived, he did all this stuff and that he died and basically came back to life, and then obviously he's not here now, so what happened?
Well, there's actually more to the story. Jesus appeared to hundreds of people over those 40 days. But then he appeared to them once more. Huge crowds surrounded Jesus outside of Jerusalem. Can you just imagine? After a while, he stopped and he told them, he said, go out into the world and spread the good news. But first, he told them to wait in Jerusalem for a power from on high. And then, right in front of their eyes, he just rose up into the sky, into heaven, and disappeared.
That's it? He just left? Well, then what was the point?
There's a little more to the story. You see, they didn't quite understand the apostles and some of the followers of Jesus, including Mary Magdalene and Jesus' mother Mary, they waited in an upper room in Jerusalem. They ate and they talked, but mostly they prayed. They prayed and they waited. And on the 10th day, the day of the Feast of Weeks, the day the Greeks called Pentecost, something happened.